All right, well I don't even have a watch on. It's like 5:30 in the morning or something like that. So rain all day today. We're trying to get out of here. We're trying to get the least expensive fuel around. So Falmouth has the best deal on fuel right now, and we got to get there so that we can save a ton of money on fuel. I only have like 500 gallons right now, which might seem like it's a lot, but it doesn't feel like a lot at all. So we're gonna try to get there and fill up so it'll be our last fill up before we like go to Florida, when we end up going to Florida, if we end up going to Florida. But it'll be the fill up that gets us far south.
I'm Brooke, and this is Brayden. We have 2 kids and 2 dogs, Rooney, Penn, Fraser, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster.
I guess I'm doing my job. Everyone is still sleeping, and it's like, what time? Oh, I still don't have a watch on. It's good like 7:30, I think, and everyone's still asleep, which is awesome. Here's this big boat right here. There's a lot of large mega yachts like that in Sag Harbor, which is always cool to see. Probably more here right now than there are. Well, no, Newport does still have a lot of them, but there are a lot. There are a lot here. So another 5 hours to go, we'll be there.
All right, so we just saw a submarine.
Not an American submarine. Is that weird? Would you ever think that would happen? In the Long Island Sound too, not even like the open ocean.
It was really bizarre. It took me a second to register what it was I was looking at, and
It looks small, but maybe it was bigger underwater. Maybe once you get to the surface more, you'd see more.
What country was it from?
France. And I got the idea they didn't speak perfect English.
Well, they don't know how to use a radio, or they don't use radios very much, because everyone was trying to call them and no, they wouldn't respond. But
maybe they're just thinking like, hey, I'm bigger and I got some heavy artillery on board. Like, do I really need to answer your radio call? I think you'll get out of the way. Maybe that's kind of the
there was like a really nice guy that was like directing them through the Long Island Sound, and was like, he was like trying to say in a tactful way, so you did your route planning, right? Because like the way you're going,
they were going
not a good direction.
They were probably going okay, except the fact that the current was going 3 to 4 knots in that area, which would push them into a not
into
okay
a
area.
rock zone. And so
maybe they didn't understand that. And I'm just assuming that there's not a ton of maneuverability on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Subs are just like sport fish boats, right? They can just go wherever they want, whenever they want. Same maneuverability?
Maybe. Well, I don't know.
Maybe French subs.
We'll never know, because they don't seem to answer questions.
Maybe Italian subs are, right? Italian subs would be pretty...
They're like speaker.
Zoom, zoom.
Oh my gosh. Get me off the boat.
But there's people on the radio there was one guy that was, it's probably not cool, but it was a little funny.
No, he goes, the guy's like trying to hail the sub, and a guy just gets on and goes, wee wee. It was pretty funny.
Maybe that's why they didn't answer their radio, because they were like, these Americans are just making fun of us.
No, it was cool. It was cool. It's always cool to see a submarine rolling through.
It was really cool.
Different, especially in like 100 feet of water. So that was.
So where were they going? Where were they going? Where'd you find out that they most likely were going?
No, they're going to New London.
He said that in the radio call, didn't he?
No, but the I couldn't hear the sub transmitting back to the captain, but the captain was like, oh yeah, so if you're going to New London, you need to go here. There's this channel marker here. He was like directing him through the sound. So yeah, and he kept, you know,
is there a sub base in New London, or what was the?
I don't know.
So my question is it normal for foreign countries to get work done on like U.S. yards, like foreign warships, or was this like there was something wrong with the sub and they had to come in?
Leave a comment below if I'm sure
You know who the
there's
sub maintenance
military
programs were.
watching. Give us some information.
Like, was this planned, or was this like emergency service?
And I want to know how deep down these submarines go, because we've never been given a straight answer on that.
I don't think you're supposed to have a straight answer.
I just think it's cool. I want to know. Answer.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. My arm's tired from polishing yesterday.
Brooke polished all
Swap arms.
everything. Anything that's chrome, Brooke polished it.
Stainless steel.
It's not chrome. This isn't your sports car in the 80s, you know.
Chrome.
But yeah, anything that's stainless steel, Brooke.
Not everything.
Made
I
it
did
perfect.
like half of the boat, and then I just got frustrated because once you do it, you got to do it all over again.
But look at these arms.
They're
Look at that.
They're tired.
All right, see ya.
Or see ya. Why do you
God.
say that?
I'm leaving.
Signing out.
I'm leaving.
So we just got back. It is like 10 o'clock at night. We were watching a movie at our friend's boat. They're at the Navy base because they're military, but we're on a mooring here back in Newport to ride out this blow that's coming through. It's the remnants of Hurricane Ida. It is blowing only about 15 knots right now, but it's rainy and it's picking up quick. We're supposed to get like some pretty heavy wind and rain, a lot of rain. So I'm hoping that this mooring is secure enough for us. It should be. But yeah, we are going to bed, and we hope it is uneventful. Huh, Pen? Okay, let's go to bed. Can you say goodnight? Good night.
All right, it's got this really steady, constant just shower coming down right now, and it is so much water coming down. We borrowed this tender because we borrowed it, and we were watching a movie over on Solway Coast, another boat, and it just started pouring. We should have looked at the weather. We didn't look at the weather, and we had to come home, and the wind is just howling, and there's lightning that started, but we left before the lightning, thankfully. But I just ran the bilge on that boat right there, and it ran for forever. It ran forever. I don't know how long it was, but it felt like it was like for like 4 or 5 minutes. That bilge was just running. I turned the battery off. That was the mistake, because the battery is a little bit low right now. So we're trying to, but I guess it's not the time to do that. So I'm gonna leave it on so it can pump out all that water. But there's some great lightning out here, which I think the family hates. The family hates the lightning, but it's pretty. It's the whole idea of being on a boat when there's lightning. I guess I can see why that makes some people nervous. It's really pretty. Really pretty and really rolly. It's like we have like 4-foot seas underway right now, but we are on a morning wall.
Trying to see if we can find him out here. I don't want to go out because it's dumping rain. He's okay. And go get in bed, okay? Oh yeah. Nope. Not happening.
right, so there's a sailboat that just broke free coming our way, just out this way. It's about a 26-foot white sailboat is all they know at this time. So what time is it? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and now we gotta keep our eyes out for a sailboat coming our way. And the gusts, right now it's only 5 knots out there, but they've gone up to about 45. Can't see anything, so I really hope this boat doesn't come our way. It shouldn't. It is coming our way, but it shouldn't come like directly in our path. I mean, what are the odds? Let's see.
Now drifting towards Narragansett Bay between Goat Island and Fort Adams, over.
Can I get a GPS position?
Yes, a GPS position is north.
Well, we are officially in a gale, and last night was horribly long. Braden stayed up all night. I got up at about like 2 to 6 and finally passed out. The waves were so big on this mooring that I was having dreams that I was like weightless and my arms felt like they were like jelly, but I just felt like really weird. Anyway, right now it's a steady 30 knots with gusts. We saw last night, we saw gusts over 60. The swells are like 6 feet maybe. I'll try to show them to you, but it's hard to tell through a camera lens. The boat, we've been in that really bad storm in the Bahamas, but the boat didn't heel over as much, but here, the boat has been heeling over, and I think there's some crosswinds happening, because we're here with this Fort Adams is a protected fort, if you're back in this cove, but they're coming from the north. Like, I don't know if you can like hear the creaking of the boat, but you kind of have winds coming from 2 different directions, and then the swell. So, man, I heard everything on the radio last night. Boat sunk, drug up onto the rocks. Another couple got rescued by the Coast Guard because another boat drug into them, put a hole in their boat. 100-foot sailboat was dragging across the mooring field. Like, I think it missed all the boats somehow. A lot of radio chatter happening. A lot of boats broke loose. We, knock on wood, and so far are holding good. We're just rocking. Stuff was falling all over the place. I did not think it would be this big of a deal. I've never seen it rain so hard on our boat ever. I mean, it was blinding with the wind speeds going at like 30 to 50, and the rain coming down so hard it hurt. Like, you could not go outside. We didn't film because it wasn't safe, and I didn't give a crap about filming at that moment. I was just making sure that my kids and my family were safe, and especially Braden, because he's brave and he's going outside and fixing things, and I'm like not okay with that. So all in all, it's fine. We're good. We're in the safest boat you could be in. I love this boat. I love this boat so much. I seriously wouldn't feel safe in any other boat. And I'm sure there's plenty of great boats, but I know this boat who takes care of us. Like, this is the best boat. She just holds on. She just holds on. She's so strong and sturdy. And that's what I told Brayden. If we're doing boat life, like, trust me, I know this boat is freaking expensive, but if we're like, nothing is more valuable than my family, and we're going in like not with a ton of experience. So my thing was, if we do this lifestyle and we have the dreams and the plans to like go far or not far, because you can get stuck in gales and hurricanes anywhere. I want a Nordhaven. I want a good, safe, sturdy boat. that's what we got. So we're gonna be working for the rest of our lives now, but I'm safe, so it doesn't matter. My kids are safe. Anyway, let me show you this weather.
Where are you located? I don't want to put anybody in harm's way, so if you're not operating, we'll try later. Over. I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't catch your last message. Over.
So this look, it shakes up here on there, and then
let's get something else on it quick, okay?
look at that, just snapped.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Just totally snapped.
Maybe that's when Rooney, remember when we heard a big thunk?
Yeah,
that's probably what it was.
it probably sling back.
That means that we're held by one line. We got to get another line on, like right now.
Yeah. Mom, is it gonna be windy like this the rest of the day?
I hope not. I hope it dies.
Yeah, this is how windy it is gonna be. The antenna's bugging. Hey, Dad, can I go?
Pen, get off of the mooring line.
Come on.
Okay, sweetie. We have another set of lines.
Different sort of set. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help right now
Okay.
to get this on. So
Let me set the camera down. We're just gonna jimmy rig a line
right now.
Not Jimmy rig. We're gonna set it up right.
It's really windy, so I might not be able to hear you.
All right, is it going?
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out where this chafed, because when we were in Port Washington, we had the fire hose. Go this way, buddy. We had the fire hose on the mooring ball to help it from chafing. But what it looks like happened was when I line it up, it's getting chafed on the hose pipe itself, and it might have something to do with both of the lines running through back on themselves, which makes it a lot easier to be able to get off the mooring when you need to get off, which is also kind of a hazard. Like, you want to be able to get away if you need to be able to get away. But it looks like it just eventually just wore off. Look at this. This one was about to go as well. So we were taking it from a direction that just made this line have so much tension on it.
Yeah.
But I'll have to look at different solutions. If anyone has other better solutions to make sure the hose pipe doesn't chafe quite as bad. I thought it might have been chafing on the rub rail down here, but it looks like it's definitely this hose pipe, which is extremely smooth.
Yeah, I just polished it.
Smooth. Yeah, but it might be the two lines, Brooke, rubbing together
I
slightly.
think it was just a lot of tension because we had like crosswinds too.
Yeah.
So it was like a lot of tension on one side.
And then the other one, come and look at this other one over here. You can see, so this is how it's
chafing.
Yeah, so you can see that it's not chafing on the lines. I mean, the chafe is right here on the hose pipe. So,
man, that was a horrible storm. That's up there with one of our worst.
that was worse than the Bahamas.
Yeah, I think so. I think our
it lasted a lot longer.
Our threshold has gotten a lot higher of what we can take. But we snapped a mooring line.
Hey, well,
obviously bad.
You know what the other solution could be? Is that, see these boats out here? So those guys were in the thick of it, and they weren't really taking much strain at all. Maybe you just have to upgrade a little bit.
Yeah.
You think? Safer. To be safer, I think.
Clearly.
To be safer.
That's in our future. All right, let's go.
So last night, this boat, Azure, he was dragging, and he's just a single guy on the boat. So you can see he's calling the Coast Guard, just warning people. There was really nothing that he could do, but just put out 1 million fenders. And he's got more fenders on the other side. See how that works.
I don't know. Whatever. He tried.
If you were dragging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so bad though.
He's got a lot. Where's the sunken boat? Oh, and right ahead you can see the sunken boat. Right up here.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Who knows?
Look at his snubber line. It's not even snubbed. You see it?
Yeah.
It's like he pulled the chain up.
That was crazy.
He probably pulled the chain up to try to get closer.
The mast. So go behind this boat right here, Penn, behind the sea right. Like start turning now. Cause I don't know what's under the water. No. Look how cute it is too. It's a cute little boat. Should we recover it? Yeah, let's salvage it.
I don't know if you can if it's on the mooring.
Here's the launch guy. Watch out, we don't want to hit him.
And just like that, the calm after the storm. Like anything in life, those crazy, scary bad times only make those awesome times even better.
It's not a horrible current though. But it's like right.
You like this plan, Brooke?
Like 2 knots. So by the time we get to here tomorrow morning, we're only gonna be doing 5 knots on the ground.
Yeah.
Does that make you excited?
But what about up on the top?
Well, that's all the craziness for this week, but as always, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, give us a like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, leave a comment below, and we will see you all next week.
we're looking